Hey there, language learners. Welcome back to the Daily Echo English Podcast. I'm your host, Francis, but you can call me Frank. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the show. We're all about real talk, real strategies, and cutting through the noise when it comes to mastering English. Today, we're diving into something I get asked about constantly, and I mean every single day. Frank, I've been studying for months, sometimes years, and I still freeze up when I try to speak. What am I doing wrong? Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. Here's the thing. You're probably studying English for hours, watching videos, doing exercises, maybe even listening to podcasts like this one, but you still can't speak confidently when the moment comes. And trust me, you are not alone in this struggle. Most people waste years, literal years, trying to learn a language because they're focusing on the wrong things. They tell themselves they don't have time. They convince themselves they're just bad at languages. Some even think they're too old to learn. But today, I'm going to share 6 powerful shifts based on over 20 years of language learning experience, both my own and from the hundreds of students I've worked with, that will actually speed up your progress and get you to real fluency. If you want to stop wasting time and start speaking English with confidence, stick with me. Let's get into it. Shift number 1. Focus. Stop lying to yourself about time. How many times have you said, "I don't have time to study"? Be honest with yourself right now. Here's the truth, and it might sting a little. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. When you say you don't have time, what you're really saying is, English is not a priority right now. And that's okay, but let's call it what it is. You have to put your blinkers on. Treat your study time like a non-negotiable appointment, like a doctor's visit or a meeting with your boss. You wouldn't skip those, right? Even 15 minutes of focused attention is better than 0. The key word here is focused, not scrolling through your phone while a lesson plays in the background, not half watching a YouTube video while cooking dinner. I mean real, undistracted focus. Stop making excuses and start making choices. Your English won't improve by accident. Shift number 2. Be persistent. Fluency is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, real talk time. Don't believe the influencers who tell you that you can become fluent in 3 months. That is a marketing lie. They're selling you a dream because it gets clicks and sells courses. Real fluency takes time. Moving up just one level, say from B1 to B2, can take around 200 hours of guided study. That's the reality. If you expect instant results, you will quit. I've seen it happen over and over again. People come in hot, study like crazy for 2 weeks, don't see miraculous results, and then disappear. Accept that this is a marathon. Enjoy the journey, celebrate the small wins, and don't give up just because you aren't perfect in a few weeks. Because guess what? Nobody is. Shift number 3. Find your mojo. Set SMART goals and remember your why. You need motivation, or as I like to call it, mojo. But how do you keep that fire burning when things get tough? By setting SMART goals. That's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Don't just say, "I want to be fluent." That's way too vague. Instead, say something like, "I want to be able to talk about my job for 5 minutes without stopping by the end of December." See the difference? One is a wish, the other is a plan. And here's the other piece. Remember your why. Why are you learning English? Is it for a better job? To travel the world? To connect with your kids' teachers? To watch movies without subtitles? When it gets hard, and it will get hard, that why is the only thing that will keep you going. Write it down. Put it somewhere you'll see it every day. Shift number 4. Break it down. Small steps beat big dreams. Big goals are scary. They paralyze you. If you stare at the top of the mountain, you'll never start climbing. So break it down. Focus on the small step right in front of you. Maybe this week, your only goal is to master past tense verbs. Next week, it's ordering food in English. The week after that, maybe you have a 3-minute conversation with a language partner. Small steps keep you present. They stop you from feeling overwhelmed. And they give you quick wins that build momentum. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Shift number 5. Get active. Stop studying so much and start speaking. Okay, this is the biggest mistake I see students make, hands down. You study too much. You read textbooks. You watch videos. You listen to podcasts, but you never open your mouth. That is passive learning, and passive learning will not make you fluent. You need active practice. You have to speak, even if you're alone. Make sentences out loud. Record your voice and listen back. Talk to people online. Find a language partner. Narrate your day in English. You can't learn to swim by reading a book about swimming, and you can't learn to speak English just by reading grammar rules or watching me talk on this podcast. You have to get in the water. Shift number 6. Review, review, review. Fight the forgetting curve. And finally, the secret weapon that nobody talks about enough, review. Science shows we forget about 70% of what we learn within 24 hours if we don't review it. That's called the forgetting curve, and it is brutal. You have to fight it. Don't just learn something once and move on. Come back to it the next day. Review your notes. Re-watch a video on the same topic. Test yourself. Spaced repetition is how you move English from your short-term memory into your long-term memory. It's how you make it stick. So there you have it, folks. 6 powerful shifts that will transform the way you learn English. Learning English doesn't have to be a struggle. Change your mindset, break your goals down, and prioritize active speaking over passive studying. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 tips do you need to work on the most? Seriously, think about it. Is it focus, persistence, speaking more? Drop a comment or send me a message. I read every single one. And if you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe to the Daily Echo English podcast so you never miss an episode. We're here every week with tips, strategies, and real talk to help you reach your potential. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'm Frank, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, keep practicing, keep pushing, and keep echoing that English.